Hi, my name is Boitumelo Mabele from Everton in the Val Triangle. I am 22 years old of age and I am currently an intern, a marketing intern at a company that I can't mention at the moment. So basically I'm a poetess, I am an aspiring actress, I am an activist, I am an advocate for gender-based violence, and also I am a plus size model, and that's why I'm here today. So, as a young girl, I've always wanted to be a model, an actress, but because I was bullied at school in primary, I had this sense of, as a young girl, I've always wanted to be a model, but because of how I looked, uh, my weight, I was very fat and I'm still chubby. I could not do anything. I ended up being an introvert because I felt like the world was just shutting me out on a lot of things. I believed that the society did not accept us as people, as women who are supposed to be in the industry. I I thought that only slim girls and women were the only in thing at that moment, until I came across a movie called Fat Girls, P-H-A-T. It was starring Monique. It gave me that sense of confidence. It gave me that sense of comfort that you are not the only fat person in the world, and you can be whatever and whoever you want as long as you allow yourself to love yourself, accept who you are and what you are. So after I watched that movie, I went outside, I played. It was during the night. I saw this light. It was an Apollo light. I saw this light. It was shining on me, and I saw this beautiful big person in the shadow, and I'm like, is this really me? Because I look damn good. I look damn beautiful, and I thought to myself, how could I deprive myself of of an opportunity whereby I should be happy of who I am. I deprived myself a lot of opportunities. I deprived myself from making friends because I was always thinking that I am not worthy, I am not good enough. So then, till then, I decided that, you know what, I'm forgetting what everybody was saying, telling me that I'm not beautiful because I am overweight, telling me that I cannot act, I cannot be a model because I am 2 times as big as other models. And then I decided, you know what, I'm going to love myself and I'm going to do poetry to tell other people that they should be who they are and they should allow themselves to be who they are. So after that, I started being interested in modeling, especially because I have a cousin who's a model, but she's slim, and then she's also an actress. I don't want to mention her name. She's also an actress. She's well known. She's doing big. So looking at her, and I'm like, I really want to be this person. But the only difference is that she's slim, and I am chubby. I talked to her, and then I explained to her that I want to be a model just like you. I want to be an actress just like you, but I am twice as big as you. She told me, you know what, you need to learn to see yourself as a go-getter. You need to be vigilant of what other people say because they will always try to pull you down. And you need to be aware of your surroundings. You need to be aware of people who you hang out with because they can see that you could be successful. And they would use that against you because they know that if I tell Boitumelo that she cannot do this, she listens. If I tell Boitumelo that you cannot be a model because you're fat, she'll listen to me. So why not just go out there and do what you want to do? I took her advice and then I joined a beauty pageant, Miss Gauteng Plus Size. Miss Gauteng Plus Size Beauty Pageant, it opened a lot of doors for me. It made me gain a lot of confidence. I have never in my entire life stood in front of someone or just posed in front of someone with a lingerie. You know, just being out there and showing someone else my body. It was a whole different thing for me. And to be honest, I was so excited. I was so confident. I was so happy that I finally did it. I've always wanted to do it, but because I was so ashamed of my body, I was so reluctant into trying other things out. I deprived myself that opportunity, and now I can do whatever I want. I can pose for whoever I want, naked or half naked, fully naked. I don't care. I'm still who I am. I'm still doing what I want, and right now I'm currently busy trying to get into the TV industry. Like I said, I am an aspiring actress. I also want to be a brilliant actor. I want to be out there. I want to show little young girls who told themselves all this time, who are bullied, that they can't do modeling, they can't act because they are fat, because they are black, because they are brown, blue, whatever, because they are short or tall. I just want to be an inspiration to them, especially in my community, because they do not have a lot of opportunities. I want to be that person who's going to bring opportunities in the community. I want to be that person who's going to be the first to be an actress, to be a well-known model. So it's going to be amazing, and I just hope that that young girl who feels like they are not worthy because of what they are or how they look, I just want to say to them that the world is yours, the stage is yours. Be ready, because what you give to the world is what you get. So if you give a positive vibe to the world, to the universe, the positive vibe will come back to you. So if you tell yourself that you are not worthy, the world will not see you worthy. The world is not gonna. The world is not fair. The universe is not fair. The people are not fair. Nothing is fair in life. But you have to focus on yourself. You have to be who you are. You have to accept yourself and just to not worry about what other people say. You are who you are. You have a purpose. That's why you're here at the end of the day. That's why you're busy. That's why you're given a gift from God. So use that gift. If you know how to act, use your gift to generate money. Use your gift to inspire other people. If you know how to dance, move and give people the rhythm, because it's inspirational. I mean, to hear other people who can sing, I don't know how to sing, and to hear someone who's able to sing and just express themselves, it's amazing, because at some point we end up just relating to their stories, and your story could change someone's life. So just go out there, be the person that you are supposed to be, the person that you are meant to be, and the rest will follow. But what I can say is that be beautiful, and in the midst of all things, just be content with who you are. So
Here is plus size models. I've spoken to plus size models before who've explained to me that this whole plus size thing actually involved them in things. Things like pageants. There is now plus size model pageants, or in a pageant there's a plus size sector, or in modeling as general modeling, there is now this thing called plus size modeling. I personally feel that this plus size thing is another segregation where instead of having a beauty pageant where everybody is involved and they just competing for the prize, you find that now there are plus size models and then there are models. So I personally feel that it's another segregation. What's your opinion on this topic?
Well, as much as the industry has opened up for us big women, plus sized women, I I still believe that it's not doing enough, because at the end of the day, I cannot participate in Miss South Africa. It's always Miss plus size South Africa. I mean, there are a lot of beautiful women out there, smart women out there, big and small women, but we cannot be in the same room, in the same beauty pageant, which is somehow not, it's somehow not beneficial to us, because I want to be, let's say I want to be Miss South Africa, but I cannot participate in that because of my weight, and I believe that it's something that we should actually fight, at the moment, because women need to be in the same level as, big women, they need to be in the same level as other women, slim women, because the way they separate us, it allows other women to body shame big women, you know. I feel like the industry is not open enough for us big women, and it's something that, so in my opinion, I believe the industry has not opened the room enough for us. I can see that there are a lot of slim models out there, more than us big women out there, and more opportunities are still given to those slim ones. I don't know if the fashion designers are doing that because they want to save materials, but I believe they should be opening up the industry for us, the room for us, and we should be able to share the same stage as slim women in beauty pageants. The segregation should just be eliminated. At the end of the day, we are women, and to compete with other women who are different, it should be something that people should consider. We are different, but yet we are of the same image. The more the segregation, the more the more the society believes or sees that these other particular models are better than these other models. But if they share the same stage, if they share the same capacity, then obviously we can be visualized as one. So the more industries are just separating us in competitions, in fashion shows, then a lot is just so wrong, and it's not going to change how other people view big big models and slim models.
You said you do poetry, so can you please recite your best poem?
Trapped. I'm trapped in my own thoughts, and I know it's leading into self-distraction. It's only a matter of time, but before that happens, the soul will be left unknown, lost, and probably decomposed. A murderer. A murderer to my heart. I gave away my golden precious heart, thinking that you were trustworthy, but you were just like the rest of them. The trash women keep talking about. I entrusted you with my heart. I entrusted you with my soul. I entrusted you because you were like a brother, a friend, a neighbor I saw, but you saw a prey. You hunted me like a tiger or a lion in a field or in a jungle, and there you took advantage over me. Not only did you strip off my innocence, but yet you stripped off my clothes. I was only 7 years old when you decided to take off my skirt. Yes, that mini skirt you thought it was sexy. You took it off. And then you penetrated your penis inside of my little vagina and thought that I was woman enough just to feed your own thirstiness. I'm trapped in a world, in a place whereby I do not know if I gave you the idea that I am ready. No. Why am I trying to speak up for you? Why am I trying to justify your actions? I was a child. You were an adult. How could an 18-year-old rape a 7-year-old who was not even prepared to be made a woman? Hello, I was not a woman. I was a child. Worst part is that I trusted you because you became a partner, a friend, a brother. But you turned my whole world around. I'm trapped because now I feel like all men are trash. I'm trapped in my own world because now I cannot be in relationships. Whenever somebody tries to touch my body, whenever someone tries to hug me, I feel like I could just vomit. I feel disgusted by the touch. I've been trying to heal from all this entrapment. I've been trying to heal from all this whole ordeal, but how can one ever heal? I am basically trapped. I do not even know who's gonna help me get out of this entrapment. For years and years, I've been standing still, trying to heal from this whole ordeal, but I've realized I'll never heal. I've realized you're a part of my life. You may have forgotten, but I still remember. And now that you have kids and a wife, I wonder if your daughter will ever know what kind of a man you are. Because even though I tried to speak out, I'm told that I am lying. I'm trapped in my own thoughts, and it has led into countless distractions. And although I have been trapped for many years, I've realized that I'm the reason why I'm trapping myself. Because I let you believe that you can take over my life. I've let you believe that you own me. But now that I accepted my fate, and now that I have accepted what happened, and now that I have forgiven you, I'm about to do the right thing, move on, and be a better person. I'm trapped in my own thoughts, but I'm still coping. And I'm still breathing. Thank you.
You did marketing management at school. Do you feel that doing market management at school gave you an advantage gave you an advantage to market yourself as a brand?
Well, before I did marketing at school, I was so shy to just stand in front of a crowd or speak to someone and just negotiate, with them. But then at school we were taught how to present ourselves. So I used that skill outside in the modeling industry, and it honestly allowed me to market myself as a brand. I could definitely say that doing marketing has allowed me to brand myself. I've been in rooms whereby, because marketing is all about networking with other people and just you know, trying to get that dough. So I've been in a space with people who are in the same industry that I'm trying to get into, and I'm getting opportunities because I have this qualification that is marketing, of course. I have this qualification that is allowing me to move around, just to maneuver and find new opportunities. And as a plus size model, I use skills from my marketing qualification and the connections that I'm getting to become a better person, to become a better brand to the community, to the people. And I guess it's safe to say that if I didn't do that marketing qualification, I wouldn't be able to get the opportunities that I got. I was not open enough on social media. I was not posting stuff. I was not posting my work. I was not networking with people who are able to give me the opportunities that I have today.
What advice would you give to young women out there who want to be models or actresses?
What I would say to them is that this industry is not easy. It requires you to be patient, dedicated, and most importantly, to be confident about yourself, about your work. And it has a lot of hunters in it, meaning that you're gonna get an opportunity and someone would want to use you, just because you're an upcoming model or an upcoming actress. They would want to just take advantage over you. I just want you to know that although they promise you the fame and the fortune, just don't do something that's not what you are, and do not do something that's gonna degrade you, just never do something that's not going to make you happy. Do what makes you happy, and never listen to anyone who tells you that you cannot do something. If you push yourself to the limit, if you push yourself to be better than your competitor or anybody else, if you want to be someone who's going to change the world, if you want to leave a footprint in this earth, in this world, just go out there, do what you love, and practice your lines if you're given a monologue, in order to be a good actor. And make sure that you attend all the auditions, make sure that you are on time. I know time is something that most of us cannot keep, but be early, be energetic, and be inquisitive. If you do not understand, do not be shy, ask. If you don't know something, do not be shy, learn. And have space, like open up a room for learning. Sometimes you have to unlearn what you learned in order to learn. So be open-minded, and make sure that you stay away from bad energy. You stay away from people who would want you to use drugs, use alcohol to cope. If you are going through something, deal with it. And never, because this industry is crippled, never sleep with someone in order to get to climb up that ladder. Just let your work for you. Let your work be the reason why.
Who have you worked with so far?
So far, I have worked with Black Child. He's a fashion designer. And also Tado. I worked for them for Sharpeville Fashion Show. That was in 2019. I've also worked for a well-known brand, Poetess, whereby I was modeling for their collection, their lingerie collection, and I've also worked with Faith Mohema. She's a plus-size model, a plus-size activist. She's also an advocate for confidence, beauty, for big-bodied women. I've also worked with a few people that I think they are an inspiration to young dancers out there. His name is Lundi Sibindana. He's a choreographer. He's been on countless music videos that have been airing on TV. So I've been working with Lundi this year and last year. We've been teaching young children how to act, how to dance, and myself, I've been grooming them to be models. We've realized that in our community, we have limited opportunities. Where I come from, we have limited opportunities, and we wanted to expose these kids to the opportunities that we never got the chance to get exposed to. And since we realized that there are a lot of talents in the community, we wanted to help them become what they want to be. Do you want to be a dancer? Yes, I'll help you to become one. Do you want to act? Yes, I'll help you to be an actress or an actor. So yeah, the response was really good. The parents loved us, and unfortunately, because some of the guys, they had to move to Joburg and we had to stay and focus on other things, the organization had to be ceased. But we are working on restoring our work, because honestly, to see these young talented souls just misuse their talents or just spend their times on nonsensical things that do not give them any benefit, that is not productive. It's really painful. I mean, I've seen a 7-year-old and a 12-year-old drink this lean drink. I don't know, it's codeine. They mix codeine with coke and then they smoke, which honestly, I believe is because they are bored. We do not have recreational facilities around, so it's bound to happen if there's no motivation, if there's no opportunity where you are. You're bound to do something that's really stupid, something that you see on TV, but it's not of benefit to you. So we decided to form that organization to groom these young kids, to make sure that they get the opportunities that we are getting at the moment. And I've also appeared on Date My Family. And currently I'm working on something. I'm working on being on TV, like acting, because I did say I want to be an actress. After airing on TV on Date My Family, I got this opportunity to just star in a film. We are currently busy finishing with the script, and in a few months we'll be getting on set and just wrapping things up. I've also been an extra for a Zanzibar, what do they call it? Lokshin Bioscope, yes, they call it Lokshin Bioscope. It's not yet on TV, but we had just finished shooting. The movie was called Monna Kinku, and it was interesting. The whole behind the scene, it's interesting and it's really fun, and I realized that's actually what I've always wanted to do. Yes, I did say I want to be an actress, but to be on set, it gave me the motivation to get to where I want to be. And I've also worked with um, a few of the dances that I mentioned before, in terms of the whole modeling thing, whereby we have been showcasing our work. We have been in countless countless shows just to inspire young kids and just show them that you can be a model, you can become a dancer. So we've had countless workshops for them to teach them about the art that they want. And then I'm currently working as a marketing intern and at a mall. So there are projects that I cannot mention. There are upcoming projects. They have to do with art. We are talking poetry sessions. We are talking music sessions. We are talking a whole lot. Actually, it's gonna be fun, and I have been selected to be their brand ambassador for the mall, which is really a nice opportunity because now I get to express myself. I get to just break out of my shell and I get to spread my wings.
What are your plans for 2021?
My plans for 2021 is to get myself registered with a good agency in order to get started with this whole acting thing. And I am working, like I said before, I have been selected to be a brand ambassador for a mall, a nearby mall. So I just want to focus on that at the moment, and I'm actually planning on going back to school again just to further my studies. I believe that education is very important, and whether you have graduated or not, I believe obtaining other qualifications is very important, because right now jobs are scarce, and it's very important to accumulate different qualifications so that you can be able to get jobs, you know. And what else are my plans for 2021? I'm just planning to live my life. I'm just planning to be happy, explore the world, explore and just get myself opportunities that are out there, and most importantly, just work on branding myself and being the best.
Where can people follow you?
You can follow me on Facebook at Boitumelo Mabele, Twitter Boitumelo_Mabele, and then Instagram Boitumelo_Mabele.